Hey, what's up you guys, DJ Mama here, and we're here to cover a deck list that has been haunting me in Edison Format because my friend has been playing it, and yeah, we're gonna get over for Nurse Burn. This is a deck that just doesn't really want to interact with the opponent ever, doesn't truly, it has its own game plan, and it just wants to do that game plan the entire time. What makes it so deadly is that it's kind of hard to think about. It's like it could do well, and it does do well, very well. But let's see how it goes. How it goes when I take it into Edison locals, probably this day. So we're taking this deck in, and we're gonna see how it goes today. So of course we're starting off with Dark Lord, Nurse Reficule. Sorry, it's actually Nurse Reficule, the Fallen One in Edison Format. It got its name changed around Dusa, Destiny Soldiers, when the rest of the Dark Lords got support. And this is now Dark Lord, Nurse Reficule, but for this one, it's Nurse Reficule, the Fallen One. And of course, we're going to still have 3 copies of Bad Reaction to Samochi. We need to start having our access to our burn cards immediately, and our reverse burn cards, obviously, and then the card that obviously turns the reverse burn into burn. To get that going through, we have, of course, following up with 3 Mystic Tomato. Tomato, obviously going to Reficule is very nice, and you don't need anything else, really. I just think Tomato's a nice little addition. Next up, we have Sangan, our good old boy. So once again, searches pretty much almost the entire deck at this point, besides a few cards. Anything other than that, yeah, these are just great additions. More one-offs. Another target off Tomato is Spear Reaper. Sometimes he will get a card off you, and sometimes you need a guy to just stall so you can get back some resources, get back other cards. Nice and stoppers. Speaking of battle stoppers, we have Marshmallow. Does do more damage. Remember, Samochi and Nurse only change gains. They don't change inflicts. So this will always do 1,000. So that's also nice. We're also on a 1 of Raiko, and of course the 1 Plague. The 1 Raiko is questionable, but I can see it. You just need to get like he likes a main deck out to like if they're like maining like Royal Decree or maybe Consecrated Light in the format, which is very rough for this deck. So I guess the main deck out will make sense. But we're also running 1 Thestalos and 1 Caius. The Thestalos is to burn out some residual damage that there might be. And also Monarchs aren't too bad with 3 Recruiters main, as I've found out. Next up, more burn cards, technically. This one's really great because it's Upstart Goblin. The 3 Upstarts are a burn damage and a take 1,000, which would be pretty much always broken if that was the case. If it always did 1,000 damage and drew a card, I think it would just be crazy. Another one is Soul Taker, which is destroy a face-up monster your controls and then they gain 1,000, which would be, you know, do 1,000. And monster removal, which is decent enough in this deck. Obviously, you do have to have access to Samochi or Reficule. And then our remaining spell lineup is 1 Foolish, 1 Level Limit Area B, and 1 MST. Once again, we needed our main deck outs to maybe they're remaining something crazy. Once again, Royal Decree, Consecrated Light, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which is a crazy main deck, but you know. These are just our main deck outs. And our main burn cards of the deck are, we are on 3 Gift Card, which is will do 1,000 or 3,000 points of damage. So 2 Gift Card, and our next card, Paths of Destiny, will always do 8,000. So this will always do, if you have Samochi and Reficule up, these will always do 2,000. And then it has a chance to burn us or either gain us life points, which is nice. And then we're on a card that apparently, as of time of recording, is being looked at. Eye of Truth. So the reason this is being looked at, so in this deck, if they have a spell, which most likely they will have a spell in hand because there's a lot of power spells in this format, like Heavy and Trunade, This will reveal it. It will do 1,000 burn damage in the standby phase, and their hand is revealed. So the reason it's being played in 2025 is against Vanquished Soul specifically, so they can't reveal if they're already revealed for the Vanquished Soul effects. So you can't Snatch Steal with Holy Sue, can't do anything with Caesar Valius, so that's funny. So I think that's our burn lineup. We might have some more. Speaking of good old Magic Cylinder, you know, sometimes you just need to get them with some damage. Next up, 2 Bottomless. We're on 1 Call the Haunted, 1 Compulse, 1 Fiendish Chain, Mirror Force, Threatening Roar, and our last 2 cards are Starlight Road, Torrential Tribute. I think we can go up on Starlight Roads, because bringing out Stardust is, you know, just a big guy. It gets a 1 negate. We can also maybe put more Threatening Roars or Fiendish Chains in the deck. I'm surprised there's 1 Fiendish Chain. It went down. But I do like Bottomless. I do like Call the Haunted, getting back Refugule or Mystic Tomato to just run in and go get Nurse. So it's not bad. So I would probably cut maybe the Compulse. Maybe... yeah, I think it's maybe Compulse. Maybe I think we need Mirror Force, even though we have 2 attack stoppers right here and 1 that's gettable off the Tomato. Yeah, the main deck is a strong 40. So let's see how this one. So we're gonna take it to locals because it's been only versing me and Edison, and I think that's a travesty. So I gotta bring it to my Edison local and see how everybody else deals with it. All right. So, yeah, once again, this is also a build from I Am Carnitas. He's been torturing me with this. He's already in, you know, the title. He'll be in the description with his links and all that. So if you have any questions, let him know. This is his doing. All right. So this is my this is his extra deck. It's very small. It consists of pretty much Armory Arm, Cataster, newly and released Android. We're on 1 Brionac, Black Rose Dragon, and of course RDA Stardust for the Starlight Road and Mistworm. So this is all he's running because he hardly ever goes into the extra deck, which is, you know, it is what it is. But you know, we could probably go a little further. We can get like a Goyo, maybe. But yeah, so this is his extra deck, but what I'm actually going to pull up to the local with is this. So we're on a 1 of Chimera Tech Fortress, we're on the Armory Arm, we're on Cataster, we're on Android, we're on Brio, we're on Flame Veil or Ziquius, Gaianite the Force of Earth, we're on Goyo Guardian, AFD, Black Rose, Dark End, Red Dragon Archfiend, Stardust, and Mistworm. So this is the extra deck I'm bringing to the local. This is what I'm bringing it up with. So, yeah. So, these 5 I don't think matter too much because the Plague Spreader in the deck only does so much. We usually only cap out at 6. But it's a little hard to make some 7s. So usually we cap out at 6 and just go from there. That's why we're very high up on 6s. All right, put that in. And then let's go over to the side deck. I have made some executive changes. He was firstly playing a 1 of Thunder King Ryo, a 1 of Card Trooper, a 1 of Gores, and a 1 of Phoenix Wing Wing Blast. I have cut these cards. He was also playing a 14 card extra deck, so I added in something in the end, which I hope will come up. So that's his side. But the rest of the side is here. We're on a Cyber Dragon. We're on a Dark Arm Dragon. I'm sorry, the sleeve is off colored. He didn't have enough sleeves, so I'm just putting this one in, and if it comes up and I put it in. We'll just make sure their sleeve is ready. Next up is a Fossil Dyna. We're on Lava Golem, and we're on Neospatian Grand Mole. We also have Tragodia. We have Trap Eater for the weird continuous traps like Shadow Imp and Royal Decree. It'll just eat it up, and then it'll social summon itself, and it's a level 4 tuner. We're also under 2 Kaiser Coliseum, and then we have 1 Gold Sark, 1 Mind Control. We're on double Dark Bribe. This is the addition by me. So I've added these 5 cards into it, and then we're on a summon limit last. So if you need to floodgate the opponent, we have these 3 cards. If they have something to stop us, like in our mid chain, like they try to MST Samochi, we have Dark Bribe as in addition, Mind Control to out some things, Gold Sark to get to either the burn card or the nurse or the Samochi, and then we have some outs to other cards like Consecrated Light. This is just a fun ad because it's mostly a dark deck anyway. This is a fun ad, and Tragodia is not too bad. The reason I didn't like Gores in this deck is because I don't think the field is often barren. We usually have like 1 or 2 cards set, maybe a monster, but let's see if my side decking choices will go through, and then I'll let you guys know how this deck does during the local. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Once again, hit up I have Carnitas for his thoughts on this deck. Hit up his streams, and yeah, I will hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.